Hey guys, what's up? Arnike here. Today we'll be doing a showcase of Hey guys, what's up? Arnike here. Today we're doing an analysis of Aeri's gameplay. This is Aeri recommended me to check it out, and I suggest you to do the same. You can DM me on Discord, which I will put in my description, and I also have an announcement to make. I have a Discord server open. I will also put that in the description, so if you want to join, keep in on Arnike updates and other stuff, then you can join. If not, that's okay. You don't have to. But right now, we're doing an analysis. It's Aeri versus Sinful. Aeri is a very aggressive eco-heavy player, and Sinful is a passive farmer. So we're gonna see how this ends up. So first, they both played pretty well. Well, they both played normal. However, I think the main mistake Sinful here was not playing aggressive back during the early game throughout all 3 games. Because Aeri is just forcing so much defense over there by playing aggressive, and he's getting more eco out of it. Granted, he's now going to be struggling, and I think he'll be leaking so many lives. So, let's see. Alright. This is a pretty typical rush. They're both going to be ecoing over any equal numbers. Aeri is now playing really well. And so is Sinful. He got a round 5 plantation, which is pretty good considering that they both kind of anti-stalled a little bit. So yep, he handled the green rush really well. If I was him, I would send one right back. But he's going to continue sending blacks. I think if somebody's going in eco... Yep, there we go. But if somebody's going in eco-heavy strat, you should try to match them a little bit with eco, but go with more mixed farms. Aeri's going to go for his plant, and Sinful is going to go for his farm. So, yep. Sinful, I think, is playing really well. Better than Aeri, but we'll see what's going to happen. Both send a little bait rush to force the defense. There we go. And both get ready for a rush. Now, you see, he just upgraded his farm, so he's very susceptible to any kind of rush. And here comes a rush. Even non-balloon boosted whites got through his defense. That's really why it's kind of dangerous. You can't just farm and upgrade. He's a passive farmer. So, even though you're playing passive, it's not a good strategy. It's not a good idea. You're just going to get rushed over and over again, and you're going to boost, and you can't really do anything about it because you're not rushing back. You're focusing on farms. So the opponent's going to be able to greed later on in the game. They're going to have more eco. And not to mention, if you fail your passive strategy, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And it's just not a good idea. So I suggest playing mixed farms and mixed eco mid-game. However, I think Aeri understands that Sinful is going to go for a passive approach, so he's going to play a lot more aggressive. Another thing I'd like to point out is that Aeri already has 700 eco by round 14. That is a lot of eco. No one man should have that much eco. So, do not copy Aeri. I think Sinful, although he plays a lot more passive, is a better example to follow. Because right now, Sinful has so much more selling power that he could potentially just kill Aeri if he makes him boost, but he is not going for that. He's instead focusing on outplaying rather than going for the win. So let's see what happens. Yep, farm. Pretty normal stuff. Yeah, and you see, what Sinful did right here is not smart. He went for a farm when his opponent had a balloon boost, saving up money, and when he didn't even have a boost himself, so he's just gonna die right here. There's nothing he could really do about it. Yep, and that was very poor micro. So alright, next game. Aeri is gonna play pretty similar to the first game here. This time he's gonna go for an 0-1 dart instead of an 0-0, which I think might be a little bit better. So yep, there we go. And yeah, Dart's gonna be chasing. So, and I would like to talk about what pizza I had for lunch today. I had Hawaiian pizza, and I had spinach on pizza. All right, break time's over. So now, Sinful is just gonna be keep leaking lives. Aeri is playing a very dominant, and instead of matching the dominant approach, Sinful is instead playing passive. And nobody should play passive. It's better to counter, like, every single time. Because, look, Aeri's just skimping on defense over there, and... and Sinful is just going to be struggling. Of course, now he counters. Pretty smart time to counter, but I don't think a balloon boost was necessary. And Aeri, he's like, oh no, my eco's so low, I need to send yellows, probably. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, he goes for his farm. I think that was somewhat smart. Not sure, but he leaked so many lives, I don't think it was worth it. Aeri's gonna send a bait rush here. And because he's so low on lives, he's gonna have to go for his spult. And Aeri goes for his spult as well. It's round 13. I think Aeri's gonna send a rush because it's just... No, not yet, I suppose. Now he's gonna send one. There we go. And Sinful chokes. It's unfortunate on Sinful's part. He was playing relatively well that game. Let's see what happens last game. Aeri is once again going for a more eco-heavy early game approach. Aeri is one of the best at playing like this. I used to play like this as well, but I don't think I played at this level. And it was probably just because I had limited knowledge and I didn't understand the game. So yeah, Sinful's playing this a little bit smarter this time. Although I think he could play a little bit better. Look, he's gonna do something really stupid. He's gonna go for his farm at the end of round 5. And that's just gonna put him in a world of hurt against these greens. Because he knows that Aeri plays aggressive, so for some reason, he still gets it up at the end of round 5. It's not a smart thing to do. So if Aeri's smart, yeah, he's just gonna go for another triple dart. And he's probably gonna send some yellows next round. See, interesting to note is that Aeri goes for a plantation. I'm not really sure. I prefer a more A-Dog style where you eco hard and you don't go for a plantation. Oh no, he didn't go for one. Okay. Yeah, because if you go for a plantation, you're very susceptible to things like yellows. However, he's going to struggle here. And what Sinful should have done here is sent like a big bait rush to force him sell the farm or to make him even boost if he was very not cautious. So Aeri's going to go for his farm. He has a huge equal lead. And he's going to balloon boost a rush at him. Notice before how he balloon boosted rainbows? He tricked Sinful here. Sinful was not prepared for it. And Sinful, instead of countering to try and get a boost out of Aeri, is instead continuing the passive farm. And I don't think passive farming is good at all. It's just a play on society because it never works. You see, you have to be aggressive back or you're just going to be in a world of hurt. Yep, and he's gonna force up defense. I don't think he needed to send that many regional lands. But it was a good idea, and he has lots of eco. And Sinful should have went for his farm next round. Or, yeah, he should have gone for it at the end of this round instead of right now. Because now he's going to be forced to boost round 18 AI. And then he has to sell the facts. There's nothing he could do. If I did this, I would just immediately boost. So I'd get as many crates as possible this round. And it's just something smarter to do. Yep, he boosted, but he didn't get the full amount of crates. And I don't know, and he tries to ODS here, but it does not go well. And he sells his fact and his jug, which is honestly very not smart of him. Because now he's just going to be getting drained over there. And he does fend it off, I will admit. Not a lot of players can do that. But now he sells all his defense to get his farmers back up to a good position. And even with Dart Micro, you can't defend that. That's gonna end. So I'd say Aeri style counters Sinful style, because Aeri plays aggressive. And because he's playing aggressive and he's playing passive, he's not gonna be able to farm well. Because Aeri is just greeting over there, not getting much defense, not boosting, not doing anything, but you're focusing on your farms and Aeri's focused on rushing you. It's not much you can do about it. Well, that's the video. Thanks for watching. If you want to check out my Discord server, it will be in description or comments. If you have any qualms with me, I'd like to discuss them with you in the comments section. If you're Photon or you're SAG and you want to comment something petty, don't bother, because I'm not going to read it. Have a good day, everyone. Please like, please subscribe. I love you all. See ya.